Hello again, everyone. Yate, bienvenidos, and mabuhay. Before I begin with some information, I'd like to wish everyone a restful and relaxing spring break. I know how hard you all work for CCSD students, so please take some time to rejuvenate before this last couple of months of the school year. Now on to some information. New student registration for the 2025-2026 school year begins on April 1st. We encourage all families with incoming kindergartners and pre-kindergarten students to begin the registration process as soon as possible. Even if you're a new student coming to the district, we welcome you to a community of learners dedicated to building lives. Please don't hesitate to reach out to our district for more information on programs available, or if you need to clarify on the process to provide the required documents to enroll students. More details will be available on our district website and at each school site in the coming weeks. Our spring community engagement meetings will begin after spring break, starting with our Shiprock meeting, which will take place on Wednesday, March 26th, in the Shiprock boardroom. The other two will be held on April 23rd in Kirtland and on April 30th in Newcomb. These meetings will begin at 5:30 and dinner will be provided. I'd like to give you one more update regarding the ongoing legislative session in Santa Fe. As many of you know, there are numerous education-related bills currently under consideration. It's a dynamic process, and often bills can face delays or even be dropped as they move through the legislative chambers and committees. However, it's not too late to make your voice heard. I encourage you to research the bills that are important to you and reach out to your representatives. Your input matters, and it's essential that our legislators understand the needs of our community. Here are some bills we're looking into. House Bill 63 is the new formula proposed to recalculate the SEG funding to schools. I want to share my concern for this bill, as it may be leaving out a formula that was supposed to include English language learners, which would greatly benefit our district. If you have the time to look into this bill, we can use your voice to advocate for our ELL students so they don't get left out. And remind your legislators about the Yazzie-Martinez ruling. Two other bills we're looking into are the reading and math bills that are still in committees. The state is focused on improving math and reading scores, which have been low. The state wants to strengthen instruction in math and reading, provide more professional development, and add math coaches in schools. It's our concern that these bills are just sitting in the committees and nothing will be done. So again, reach out to your legislators in your area and continue to advocate for your community. Shifting gears, this week begins the third annual Special Olympics in CCSD. This morning, March 14th, Sebera Middle School competed in cornhole tournaments. And those were a blast, by the way. We have the following Special Olympics after spring break. Newcomb High School on March 28th at 1 o'clock, Kirtland Central High School on April 10th, Shiprock High School on April 17th, and Kirtland Middle School with the date to be announced soon. Speaking of support, I want to give a huge shout out to our Lady Broncos. Tonight at 7 o'clock in the UNM pit, our girls are taking on Gallup once again in the state championship game. They're aiming for back-to-back state titles and a remarkable 22nd championship win. If you're listening to this and you can make it to Albuquerque, please join us in cheering them on. Let's fill the pit with CCSD and Bronco pride. We're proud of all of our student athletes this winter season. Whether you never win a single game or you make it to the state championship, nobody can take away from you the fact that you had the courage and fortitude to compete. Also, thank you to all of our coaches and staff. Coaches don't get enough thanks for all their time and hard work. Fans and parents, give these coaches a break. Yes, your child deserves more playing time, but so do all of the other student athletes. One more thank you. Thanks to the parents and fans for taking the time to cheer on our student athletes. Central Consolidated definitely has the best parents and fans in the Four Corners. And that's all I have for today. See you next week. Hagone. Adios. Paalam.